Hi everybody, it's Smokey Bear here, and today we are going to be smoking a whole turkey. So as you can see, we've got the turkey with the package off, and make sure you get the giblets and any sauce packages or gravy out of the cavity. Because turkey takes so long to smoke, I like to brine it first to make sure it stays really moist. A basic recipe for brine is 1/2 cup kosher salt to 1/2 gallon of water. And you just mix up as many batches of that as you need to cover your turkey. So I've got my brine made up here. I'm going to put my turkey in. I'll start it breast side down to get that water soaking into the meat. After a while, I'm going to turn him over so that it gets brined all the way around. For a turkey, you really want to brine at least 6 hours. Overnight is even better. So we'll come back in a little while once he's all brined, and I'll show you how to season him and get him prepared for the smoker. Alright folks, we're back, and our turkey has been in the brine overnight. I took him out and dried him off real good inside and out with paper towels. The next thing I did is I went around and loosened the skin all around the turkey as best I could. Down the breast meat, and around the wings and around the legs. You can see how it's all nice and loose there. You can really get the skin loose almost all the way around. And what we're going to do is we're going to put our rub underneath the skin and rub it in on the turkey meat. Then we'll come back and put some rub on the outside, and we'll also season the inside of the cavity. Today I'm using just an all-purpose rub. It's salt, pepper, a little sugar, a little paprika, and a little onion. You can see the ingredients list right there. Okay, so we'll go ahead and start seasoning our turkey. So we've got our turkey all seasoned inside and out. You can see we've got seasoning up under the skin as well as on the outside of the skin, and it fits very nicely in a 9x13 dish to make it easy and clean to get it outside to our smoker. I forgot to mention this is about a 10-pound turkey that we're doing today. Okay, we're ready to put the turkey in the smoker now. The smoker's been preheating for about a half an hour at 270 degrees. So we're going to lower the temperature to 225, and we'll set the time for 6.5 hours. All right. Before I started preheating, I filled the water pan, not with water, but for turkey I like to use apple juice. We're going to start by putting the turkey in breast side down for the first hour. Let's get him in there. All right. Now for turkey, you want to use the lighter flavored woods. Hickory and mesquite would be a little bit too strong. You could use pecan wood, You could use apple wood, and today I'm going to try cherry wood. The way I like to add the wood to the smoker to try to keep things neat is I pull the chute out and I just set it in this little pie plate. This part, of course, has been in the smoker, so it's hot. You don't want to touch that. Then we'll add some wood, and anything that falls out is just in the plate, and I don't have to worry about getting it all over the deck. We'll add our wood chips. There we go, and we'll come back in about 45 minutes to an hour, and we'll turn the bird over so that it's breast side up. We're going to add a temperature probe so that we can make sure we get it thoroughly cooked, and we're going to add some more wood. So I'll see you in a little bit. Alright everybody, our turkey has smoked for the first hour, breast side down. Now I've flipped him over, put it breast side up, and you can see I've got some foil in there. The tips of his drumsticks and the tips of the wings were starting to get pretty brown already. So you just want to cover those loosely with foil maybe to make sure they don't dry out. I've got a thermocouple stuck in here, a digital meat thermometer, so I can watch the temperature of the turkey without having to open the smoker again. And you can see after an hour we've got some turkey juice down in there, but it's not anywhere close to overflowing, so we're in good shape. The reason you want to go ahead and put your meat thermometer in now is so that you don't put it in later and all the good juices are going to come out. You want to go ahead and let that hole kind of seal up around the meat thermometer at this point. Alright, so I am going to close up the smoker, add some more wood, and this is going to smoke for about another 5.5 hours. So it'll be 6.5 total when we're finished. I keep adding wood every 45 minutes to an hour, and we'll take a look at it again in about 5.5 hours. Alright everybody, welcome back. It has been 5.5 hours, and as you can see we have a lovely smoked turkey here. Let me take the foil off. Oh, you can definitely tell that is done. You can see the meat is coming right off the bone. Remember, I used this foil on the parts that were not so meaty that were maybe going to dry out. And let me go ahead and get my meat thermometer out of here. Okay, we'll just let that hang in there for now. Getting poultry, well any meat, out of the smoker can be a little bit tricky. With a turkey, it's really tempting to use a pair of turkey forks. But if you do that, you're going to stab the turkey and all that wonderful juice and flavor is going to come dripping right out of him. So instead, you may need to use this kind of on top, but a better tool is a nice big barbecue spatula. So let me go ahead and get this turkey out, and we'll set him on a cutting board inside and see what he looks like. Alright, we've got the turkey inside. Now you're going to want to let him sit for about 30 minutes before you cut into him, and you can see he's certainly well done. I got it to a temperature of 165 inside, and that little bit of pink tinge that you can see, that's just from the smoke. If you look at this piece, you can see the outside of the skin is a little bit dark, but inside there's that nice pink from the smoke. But this turkey is certainly not dried out in any way. It's very moist. It's falling right off the bone. And this time we didn't have the problem of the skin not browning. Sometimes when you do poultry, the skin doesn't brown very well. And if you want brown skin, you have to put it on a hot grill, which I don't like to do because I like to keep it easy. But in this case, I think we don't even need that. He's looking pretty tasty. Now, even though it's May when I'm doing this, I still like to serve a smoked turkey with hot cranberries and some kind of cold vegetable salad, maybe a broccoli salad or something. So I may put the recipes for those in the comments section down below this video in case anybody's interested. But of course the turkey is definitely the star of the show, so bon appetit!